Time for our next exercise with Google Sheets. It's Sheets number 10. It's about filtering data with our Super Bowl data that we also used in assignment number 9. On Google Classroom, you'll have a couple of things listed for you. There is a help page that would help you along with doing this. I'm going to show you how to do it, but you can also pull up the help page if you wish. There is the Google Sheet that you need, and there is a Google form as well. So this is like the previous assignment. You can click on the Google Sheet. I am going to make a copy, but you shouldn't have to do that. You won't have to make a copy. Google Classroom should do that for you, so you don't have to make a copy. And then also you're going to want to pull up the Google form. Click on the Google form because you have questions to answer. They are multiple choice questions, and I'm going to show you a different way to attack it in this assignment, a different way to get it done. So let's go to work. Back over here to the Google Sheet, and I'm going to do a couple of examples. All right, so this is about filtering data. Filtering is a little bit different than sorting. Here's how we're going to begin. The first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is come up here on the toolbar and find this button right here that says Create a Filter, and just click it. The screen will change a little bit, but just click that button and leave it on. Don't come back, in the middle of the assignment and turn it back off. Just leave it on. Click it and leave it on. Now, we can go to work on filtering, and I'll show you what filtering is. Let's look at winning team for a moment. Let's say, wonder how many times the San Francisco 49ers have won the Super Bowl. I see them in there. I see them in the winning team category, but I wonder how many times they've actually won. Now, I could even do this by sorting. I could sort it out and figure it out, but I want to show you a different way today. So on winning team, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for a match of San Francisco 49ers in this column, the winning team column. Here's how. I'm going to click this little funnel icon, triangle icon, filter icon, what do you want to call it? You can call it anything you want. It's this little button right here by winning team. I'm going to go ahead and click it. I get a menu that opens up. And right now it's set on this thing that says filter by values, which is what we want to do. But if you look down here, you'll see that all of these teams are check marked right here. Well, I don't want them all check marked. So I'm going to say clear. All the check marks just got removed. And now I am interested in San Francisco 49ers. Can we find them in there? I found them. There we go. San Francisco 49ers. That's really the only one I'm looking for right now. I guess if you really wanted to, you could find out, you could do multiples. You could check a couple of different teams, but all I want to find out right now is San Francisco 49ers. So it's filter by value. I'm looking for a match of San Francisco 49ers, and I'm going to click OK. Bingo. Now, what's happened here is we didn't erase anything. We didn't lose anything. It's only showing us in the winning team category column, it's only showing us the times that the San Francisco 49ers won. And I can tell they've won 5. And I could even go over and find out, okay, it was Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, 24, and 29. And I can see their coaches and all that kind of stuff. All right, anyway. So there it is. How many times has the San Francisco 49ers won? 5. Now, we ought to get all the other records back before we go on and do another example. All right, so let's go back to this little funnel icon here, right here. Just click it. It's the filter icon, the funnel icon, whatever you want to call it. And let's say select all. When I say select all of those teams get check marked again, and I'll just click OK. Oh, good. We're back to having our entire database up and ready to go. Let's do a different example. Okay, let's see. Let's do, what do you want to do here? I've got a couple of different ideas. Let's see. Let's look at MVP. And old Tom Brady has been in the Super Bowl a lot. So has he ever won the MVP? Let's find out. So I'm going to go to the most valuable player. So I'm going to go over here to the MVP column. I'll click that little triangle right there. I'm going to say clear first because all of the players are selected. So I'm going to say clear. And I'm pretty sure he's on here. So I'm going to go find Tom Brady. These are alphabetical, by the way, and OPQRS. Oh, there he is, Tom Brady. All right, so I'm going to say Tom Brady, and then I'm just going to say okay. I've got Tom Brady check mark there, so I'm going to say okay. Yes, he has won the most valuable player, in fact, 4 times. And see, by filtering the database, that becomes really easy to, to find the answer to the question. Okay, so now I want to get all the records back, right? All the Super Bowls back. This is only showing me the Tom Brady MVPs. So I'm going to go back here to the funnel icon, and I'm just going to say select all, and I'm just going to say OK, and that brings everything back. Let's do one more of this kind. I have another kind that I want to show you here in a minute. How many times has the Super Bowl ever been played in Texas? I think it has. But let's just find out for sure. All right, Texas would be a state. So I'm going over to column D, host state. I'm going to click that little icon right there, and I'm going to say clear because I don't want all of those states to be checkmarked, but I do want Texas to be checkmarked. So I'm going to go checkmark Texas right there. I'll click OK. Bingo, found it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 times that the Super Bowl has been played in Texas. Looks like 3 in Houston and 1 in Dallas. You can see all the numbers over here. One of them wasn't that long ago, 2017. That was the one where the Patriots came from behind and beat the Falcons. Oh, golly. Anyway, Texas 4 times. Okay. So now to get all of those records back, go back to that little funnel icon right there. We're going to say select all, and we're going to say OK, and we got all of our Super Bowls back. Okay, now here's another. Here is another. I'm sorry, my brain's just going a lot of directions. Here's another way that you can solve, answer questions. And you have some on over here on your Google form. You have some that are going to be like this. So I want to show you this. All right, let's look at column L, which is the winning margin. All right, that's like how much the team won by. For example, right here in this game that I'm pointing to right now, the score was 16-6. That was the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Minnesota Vikings. How much did they win by? Well, they won by 10 points, right? 16-6. That's a 10-point difference. So that's what margin is right here. Let's find out how many Super Bowls have been, sometimes you kind of want the Super Bowl to be a close game, exciting game, but how many times has it kind of been a blowout, right? Let's say, how many times has the margin been greater than 20? Anything greater than 20? Let's find out. Okay, so here's what we do. We click on the little icon once again on margin, but this time I'm not going to filter by a value here. I'm going to filter by a condition. So it's right here, filter by condition. There's a little triangle there, so I spin that down. All right, now what condition? Let's see. What did I just say? Greater than 20, right? Isn't that what I said? Yes, greater than 20. So I'm going to, where it says none, I'm going to drop that down. I'm going to look for, look, I found it. Look, there's a lot of things that are set up here that you can use, but this is the one I wanted. Greater than. All right, so let's pop it. Let's put it on there. Greater than, and then greater than what? This right here, value or formula, that's really kind of asking, okay, greater than what? What am I looking for? Well, I said greater than 20. Let's check out greater than 20. All right, so I'm filtering by condition, greater than 20. I click OK, wha-bam. And there we have them. Right? And if I said, okay, how many times does that happen? I could count them up. I could go, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That has happened 12 times. 12 times the Super Bowl has, and it's out of 54, 12 out of 54, the winning team has won by more than 20 points. All right, now to get all of our Super Bowls back, I just go to this little icon here, and I want to show you how to do this. All you have to do this time is you go to that little funnel icon and you say, well, okay, well, let's put this back on, it's way up here at the top. Let's put it back on none and click OK. All right, cool, it's back. Let's do one more of those. And these are really great, like the greater than, less than kind of thing. They're really great for when you're working with numbers. All right? Um, let's see, what's another one that we could do like that? We could do something with the attendance. Let's go to attendance. And let's say how many, let's just check for greater, let's do this. Let's do greater than or equal to 90,000. Okay, so I'm going to click the little funnel and I'm going to filter by condition. This is a condition. Greater than or equal to. I'm going to go to where it says none. I'm going to click there and let's see. Oh, yep, found it. Greater than or equal to. Got it, right? And then what am I comparing to? I said what? Greater than or equal to 90. And don't put commas in here. It doesn't need commas. 0, 0, 0. All right, so that's what I want to compare, right? I want the computer to go look in the attendance column and, okay, find any of these Super Bowls that have an attendance greater than 90,000. I want to see them. How many times did that happen? Okay, so I'll just come down here and click OK. Bingo. Got it. And look, it's true. Those are all greater than or equal to 90,000. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. Right? And if we were to go look, I bet a lot of those were played in Pasadena, California. They were. Yeah. There's that stadium out there. It's huge. All those 103,000, that's a lot of people, folks. All right, so there we did it, right? That's filtering by condition is what that is called, and some of your questions over here are going to require you to filter with a condition, and it even tells you. Like right here on this question right here, it says, how many times has the margin been less than 10? And it says filter with a condition, so you're going to have to filter by that right there on the margin, less than 10. All right. So that, and just for kicks and giggles here, I'm going to go back to that little funnel icon and I'm going to set the condition back to none and click OK so that all of our records are back. Now, once again today, once you answered all the questions on the form, all you have to do is hit submit. And that is all. That's it. You're done. Once you have submitted the 10 questions, you don't have to turn in anything else. Just hit submit at the bottom of the questions and you're good. All right, off you go.